The railways of New South Wales have been in business for 139 years. And to this day, they've been constantly changing. Since 1855, they've been through 2 world wars and 2 depressions. They're part of the nation's lifeline, after starting from humble beginnings, competing against the bullock dray and the cob and co coach of a bygone era. Few people were unaffected or untouched by railways. For some, railways were a way of life, traveling from home to family and work. They were the main artery to regional areas. This fella loves to blow his whistle. For some locomotive, the steam era saw the network grow from the original 1855 Sydney to Parramatta line to one servicing all points of the compass. As the network changed, so did the trains, and the steam era gave way to the diesel passenger train. Diesel trains brought new luxuries and timetables to passengers, as their powerful motors saw the Brisbane Express and the Melbourne Express travel at top speeds of over 80 miles per hour. But like the steam era, a new tradition was to follow. CountryLink was developed in 1989 as part of State Rail's move to rebuild its country passenger train network. Its fleet of XPTs grew as they began servicing new areas such as Melbourne and Brisbane. Australia's fastest train had undergone major facelifts as new levels of service were introduced. And in 1993, the XPT would be joined by Australia's newest train, the CountryLink Explorer. The Explorer would reopen lines and link Sydney with Armidale and Moree. The Explorer would also join Sydney and the national capital together, and in doing so, shorten travelling times between the 2 cities and attract travellers back to rail. Clearly, the New South Wales rail system had changed in 139 years. But the changes have not stopped yet, with the best still to come. The X2000 Tilt train. The train that's aroused enthusiastic attention wherever it's traveled in the world. Other high-speed trains have to slow down quite a lot when they reach curves, but it's here that the strength of the X2000 Tilt train lies. A special bogie was designed to cope with the curves. The axles are suspended in a rubber unit that allows the wheels to adjust to the form of the curve. So the train negotiates curves without exceeding track forces. This is where the active passenger tilting enters the picture. It really has nothing to do with speed or safety. The purpose of tilting is to ensure passenger comfort. Your body doesn't feel the tilt because the train compensates for the centrifugal force. The tilt train is specially designed to travel at high speeds on already existing track. It negotiates curves at up to 50% higher speeds than conventional trains. The X2000 has been in regular use in Sweden since 1986. Tilt trains also operate in Japan, Italy, the Netherlands and Canada. They were tested in the USA on existing lines between Washington, D.C. and New York for 5 months. Germany has placed orders for 50 tilt trains since the train reached speeds of 276 kilometers per hour on their tracks. The train features faxes, all seats have tables, plugs for laptops, and headsets for music. The X2000 Tilt train can cut from 30 to 40% off current traveling times using existing tracks and alignment. With further track improvements, greater time savings will be achieved. Soon, the Tilt train will make its longest and most exciting journey yet as it heads to New South Wales for evaluation.